So let's start. Next question is maximum score. What from by later is Hollywood question. Now next in a description, in a given list of what list of single letters may be repeating, and score of every character. Return maximum score of any valid set of what from by using a given letter. Cannot be used two or more times. It's not necessary to use all character in letters, and each letter can only be used once. A score of letter A B C D is given by score 0, 1, 2 is 26 letters, respectively. So now here's input. Now you can see A. This A is mapping to this one, so A is one score. And C, A, B, C. Okay, 9 is mapping to C. And one A, B, C, D is D. D mapping to D, right? Okay. Just like this way, and then we need to find the maximum score. Maximum score what? Now let's quickly see how I solve this question. This question actually is backtracking question. And then for my idea, because we have three fields, it's letter A and one A, one is the score, right? And also A occurred two times. So my idea is we can use the hash map, right? And then the key can be later. So for example, A as the key, just I mean string, and then also we have the score. We know one mapping to A, so A have one score, and then A occurred two times, right? So you can see here the letter A occurred two times. So if we have the A as the key, how to maintain what is the format for the value? Because one is score and two is frequency. So my idea is we can create one class, right? And the class maintain these two fields. One field is score, one field is frequency because these two related to the later, right? So we can use this way. Now let's go through this question. Why here I say here backtracking solution? Because we need to find maximum, right? Maybe we use this one and we use this one, and then we got the maximum score. Maybe we use all the word, right? It can happen, right? Maybe uh maybe we use this word and the last word, so we got the maximum score because the frequency will be only because the question say later can be only used once, right? Here we have 2A. 2A only we only use the 2A two time, right? After two time using 2A, we cannot use any A. So here's we need to so that's why we need to use the permutation and the combination. That's why I would say is backtracking question. Now let's quickly go through this one. So here you see I just copy the explanation here. A have 1, C is the score. C equal to 9, D 5, D occur 3 times, G occur 3, G is the score 3 occur 1 time, and O occur 2 times, score also is 2. Now let's quickly go through this one. So now we have one pointer, right? We have pointer point to this one. So we point to this first word and also point to the first character D. So we have hash map, right? The D, or you can just look here. So we have D D has score and the D have 3 frequency, right? So we can use 3 times 3D. So now we use the 5. And then after using the D, we need to decrease by 1. So the D, 3 become to 2, right? And then we point to O. We need to check Hashmate. We need to check Hashmate have O or not. Okay, we have O. So we need to get we need to check the frequency is greater than 0. Okay, it's greater than 0. And then we got a 2. So 2. After getting a 2, we need to decrease by 1, right? And then the point to the G. So we need to check and can Hashmate have the G. Yeah, we have G. So now plus 3. So after here, we know the G becomes to 0. And here becomes 2. And here becomes 1. So 1 second. Let me. So 1 second. Let me copy this one. It's more clear. And then we can put here. And then we can put here after this one. So we can any change we can. So this one is original one. This one is change one. So they can easy to understand. Now we use the DOG, right? D here become 2. O become 2 because here become 0. Now we finished the first word. Now we need to go to the second word, cat. So doing the same thing, we just go through each character. C. So before we need to check Hashmate have C or not. Okay, we have C, and the C also still have 1. So we can plus the 1, right? And now the C, the frequency becomes to 0. Now point to A. A still have frequency. We also can still use 2 times. The A is 1 score. Oh, sorry, C is 9. Oh yeah, C is 9, and the A is score 1, and the frequency by 1. So A only 1 time we can use. Now we point to T. So we need to check, do we have T? Okay, we don't have T, right? A, C, D, G, O. We don't have T, so which mean it's not valid. It's not valid word. So we need to skin this one. We need to skin this word. Go to next word. So now the pointer we point to that. Point to here, right? And then before we already decrease, because here we decrease the 2 character, decrease frequency by 1. But this one is the change 1, right? So now we need to just roll back everything to the previous. So that's why I just keep this one original here. We need to roll back. So now we just remove this one. So because we need to go back. Now here we use the. So here we know we use the C and A, right? So now C and A need to increase by 1. So now it should be 3. C also become 3, right? Now we restart it. So every step, same. We just repeat the process. So it's DAD. Oh, sorry. We also need to remove the score. And the DAD. Let's quickly repeat the process. DAD. D occur 2 times. Okay. 2 plus 2. A occurs 3 times plus 1. So now here only 2. Here we know in the D have 0 frequency. Now we go to here. If we cannot go through all the, if we cannot use all the character, so which means we need to go back. We just calculate this one because we already reached the end was array, right? And then we just we will get this the score, the total score, and then we use the variable like map to store the maximum score. But it's just current maximum score because we have a different permutation and combination, right? Maybe we can start from the cat and the dad, or we can start from the good. So we just use this way, this logic to find the maximum score. Now let's code it up. So first thing, we need to create info, and then we have the frequency, we have the score, and then we have public, we have constructor, right? Frequent. Is frequent. Now we need to create a hash map. So we need to the later need to combine the frequency and the score. Right, and now this also we have the maximum, also a maximum, right? And there, so finally we just return this one, the maximum score, or we call maximum score. It's more proper name. And also we have the hash map because I will use the backtracking, which means I need to create additional function. So I don't want to pass in the hash map, so I just use global map. I put in here in the character and the info. Now we map new hash map. Now we need to for I later, because later is the key. Now if map dot contain key, also we can use the absent. If absent is different, we can do this one. Oh, it's not max, it's map. Okay, now it's later, right? I. So now it's a map that we can do the lam and the score, but because we need to find the position. Right, later I minus a will get which character, which letter we get. And now we map that put later is the key. Oh. Now we need to create an info. Now if we need to return the frequency, because if we here not, we don't have the later, it always start from 1, right? And then we need to provide the noun. And here's not, it's not, it should be say score. It's more proper. Yeah, we need to assign to here. After map get add. Oh, so that's why we can use the repeat the score. So yes. So map that put, so in that put is get. So later latest I the frequent. When we finish this one, we need to do backtracking. Now we need to pass the 0 and the word and the 0. And now we need to public void and the backtracking. So now it's index. We always start from, because the first the word array there are 4 word, right? So we always start from this. Always start from dog. So here's 0 index, and then we have need to pass in the word array, and then we need to pass in the current sum, or you can say current score. And then we need to if index equal to the order length, because we already reaching the end, so we need to update the maximum score. Okay, maximum score, the current score, and then we just return it because we already reached the end, right? We don't want this execute rest of the function, so he must be start here. Now we have for loop. Start from I equal to index I word length, and then we need to check. We need to know the map contain. Oh, sorry, it's not yet. It should be later. So we need to start word in the I, and then we have noun. Our it means score, current score. It's not current score. I just temporary score, because sometimes we cannot find owner character in the map, right? If we cannot find the map, we need to initialize this noun, and also we need to provide a partition. So where we already reach, and then we need to do here. We use the here and what data array. So now we need to check the map contain the ch or not. So we need to check, do we have the later in our map? If not, we need to initial the noun, and we need to break, because we know it's not valid. So we need to skip this one to next word. And then if statement never get executed, okay, now we need to get the info. So we know info contain the 2 field, right? Score and the frequency. So we need to get.ch, and then we need to check info the frequency. If this one equal to 0, which means we cannot. It also is not. We use owner particular letters, right? So here we also need to break. We cannot keep asking this particular word, so we also need to skip this one, go to next. So that's why here have 2 if statement. It help us to check. And now we need to info score, and then info frequency decrease by 1, right? And then partition. But sometimes we need the partition. Because sometimes maybe it starts somewhere. It already starts somewhere, right? Because maybe we don't have the T, so we start the partition is 2. So we know maybe we need to skip this one, but we already decrease. We already decrease the frequency, right? So we need to roll back everything to original. So next one we need to know the partition. So sometimes we don't need to roll back every character. So naturally we using a partition to help us to keep track of. Now next step we have to some. Now we finish this for loop. Now here we need to do the current score pass noun and current score minus noun, and here we need to use the backtracking. So here is I plus 1 because we need to go to next word, and his word array is current score. And now out of here we need to do one thing, because in this character we already use some character, we need to back to original, right? Now here is next name partition. Now I try in the word here a map that contain the key. Okay, now we know here we need to increase by 1 the particular the frequency. Okay, everything's done good. Now let's run it. Okay, you can see pass on the test case. Now let's submit it. I would say the solution is not very efficient. So in the future, it's my solution. That's why. In the future, maybe one day I will provide one more video with the optimized solution. So thank you for watching this video.